to hold off against Mulisks. In fact, they usually attack once they get +1 upgrades for their Medic Marine.
Yeah, and also you see a lot of them. They've been using the Mutalisk harassment into lurkers, and they've gone into really quick hive tech, so they can get out Dark Swarm. So they'll have a huge tech advantage over the Terran. And usually, most Terran don't have their science facility up at that time, so their swarms are able to do a ton of damage. And even without the swarm, the lurkers still are able to just take out tons of Medic Marines, take out any tank that the Terrans have taken out to deal with them.
Yeah, it looks like now Firebathero might be pushing up towards northeast here, towards his base. It looks like Comm is trying to delay this by using his Mulisks and his Zerglings, but he's going to lose all of them. He loses all of his Zerglings here, and Firebathero is now going to put a lot of pressure at the front door here. Looks like Comm is going to build a sunken colony at the front. Firebathero killing an Overlord now, and just continuing to charge towards the front. Actually, Comm has committed a lot of money towards his Mulisks, because it looks like he's actually replenished his Mulisk force, but Firebathero has +1 attack. That's another signal for the Terran to move out, and now he's picked off almost all the Mulisks. Queen's Nest now going up for Comm, and how do you think this kind of build is going to work against Firebathero?
I'm thinking right now, even though I don't think Comm should have committed completely to this Mutalisk build, just because Firebathero, he's not really killed. He hasn't killed any SCVs whatsoever. He's killed a couple Medic Marines here and there, but Firebathero just slowly been pushing up on him. And if Firebathero gets there before the Filer's Den is up, then I think Comm's gonna be caught dead in the waters, because Firebathero already has a science facility up, and he'll really have them out to deal with these lurkers that Comm has in his front base. And I think Firebathero, he'll probably be getting up his 3rd expansion soon just to match Comm. And yeah, the Hive is just upgrading now, so Comm's just gonna have to delay Firebathero with these Mutalisks so he doesn't get Confidence passed down when Firebathero's group moves in without the Swarm.
Yeah, it looks like Comm now trying to do some harass here, but oh man, he's flown into Firebathero's base, but at the same time he's trapped his Mutalisks, and he's trying to pick off the first tank being produced, but that's not going to work, I feel. He's going to probably lose all of his Mutalisks here. Marines just coming out of the barracks, getting picked off, but also hurting his count here. Mutalisks still alive, still trying to pick off one tank, and it looks like he's going to pick off the tank, but I think all the Mutalisks are going to die. I think only one remains here for Comm, and I don't think his investment was worth it at all for these Mutalisks. So Firebathero are playing very well so far, and Comm flying over 4 turrets. Oh man, Comm just had bad navigation there with his Mutalisks.
Yeah, I don't know why, he could have picked off some SCVs. I mean, yes, there were turrets placed, but they're all behind the middle line. So basically, I think he should have taken out some of the SCVs there. If there was no Marines there, the turrets were behind, so they weren't in very well range. Looks like Comm moving in here with these lurkers to try and take out Firebathero's force, but he's forced back by the science vessel and a couple tanks. So Firebathero definitely giving the advantage right now, and that Mutalisk harassment by Comm was kind of lame, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. And now it looks like Firebathero continuing to advance. He's got those tanks. Looks like they've actually picked off a lurker, and they're going to chase these lurkers farther back. Meanwhile, it looks like Firebathero really has forced his opponent to stay at only 3 bases. Zerg really does not work well at 3 bases versus 3 bases for Terran. In order to really sustain the Hive build and create that many use, Zerg needs to get that 4th gas and really just start macroing then. But he's basically been forced to build so many lurkers that he hasn't had a chance to expand. Firebathero now expanding, getting his 2nd expansion, like you were saying, Rayman, his 3rd base at the inside 9. And wow, looks like Comm is just continuously retreating. I guess this whole group of tanks. He does have a Filer's Den almost up though, so he might be able to deal with him quite soon. And Firebathero now pushing towards his base. Comm looks like he's actually setting up for a flank, a surround attack by sending Summers to the left, and he's going to try to do this. But it looks like Firebathero is probably going to know this is coming. He's probably going to stim and collect himself into the Terran ball at the appropriate time. And of course, the Terran ball is just so powerful in the end game, and he's set his up pretty well here. Although this one tank is actually going to pick off. No, it doesn't get picked off, but it's almost finished. Now he's going in for the sunken breaks. There's only one sunken there, and he's going to get in within this base pretty easily. And Rainman, what do you think Comm can do at this point to deal with this?
Well, the Fires they just got out just in time. He's going to have to get some swarms out there on those. You have to get a swarm on those lurkers. We're going to give them flank. Yeah, there he goes. A swarm right there. Really good swarm there by Comm. He's going to take out that tank. Oh, and Firebathero runs into, I think, a group of stop lurkers there. So, really, actually, this is a good defense here by Comm. Because he has a ton of lurkers. It looks like, oh my god, all those Marines are going down. Firebathero's going to have to retreat because he lost all of his tanks to that swarm, and then just a perfect flank there by Comm with those lurkers. So, good defense here by Comm, but he still doesn't touch Firebathero that much.
Yeah, I have to say that was an impressive defense by Comm. Going for that, I don't know if they were stop lurkers, or I think maybe because Firebathero just attacked his Marines over there, or move them. And looks like now he's trying to go in for another attack with his Dark Swarm lurkers. Good Dark Swarm placement by Comm, forcing Firebathero back at once again. Two great Dark Swarms there, and now continue to force Firebathero back in his base. And if he can do some more damage to Firebathero's second expansion, he could get himself a lead in this game. Meanwhile, I believe Comm is expanding at the 5 o'clock position. I do see a patch of orange there. Looks like, yes, he does have an expansion up there. Firebathero so far cannot leave his base, and Comm may be able to just start getting. He's basically inching forward, using the Dark Swarms like tanks, almost like tanks inching forward, sieging and unsieging. And now it looks like he's actually separated Firebathero's Marine force away from his main base. The Marine force is going northeast, where the main base, of course, is southwest of that group of lurkers. And Firebathero will have to rely on the science vessels a lot, I think, to get rid of some of these lurkers. Meanwhile, he's bringing more forces to the northeast. But it looks like Comm actually is also getting divided in half. So Comm perhaps not having as good tactics as Firebathero, not able to concentrate force at Firebathero's expansion just yet. And looks like he's managed to kill off a number of Marines, but the Marines are highly upgraded. They're 2-2 right now, and that's going to be very difficult to deal with in the long run for Comm. Comm's Zergling looks like it's 2-1 upgraded, so not far behind actually. But so far, I'd say this game is quite even right now.
Yeah, Comm's had some extremely well-placed swarms. It's like when I watched it was Jadon versus Memory on Andromeda. So Comm moving in here with some Scourge. Oh, he takes out one. Oh, Firebathero he either to save one of his science vessels. Now that 5 o'clock expansion of Comm is going down, but like you said, like just inching up the swarms by Comm. And another great swarm here. Just oh my god, Comm swarms have just been amazing. They're so good. This is why I love watching Zerg. It shows why Zerg can be imbalanced in endgame against him, because those swarms are just amazing and they're beautiful to watch.
Yeah, they're almost Savior-esque, if I may say it, without cursing him too much. Hopefully he won't get cursed by the curse of Savior, but Savior, of course, was known in the heyday for pioneering the use of Dark Swarm in the late game against Terran. His well-placed Swarm defeated many a Terran foe at the peak of his prime. And now it looks like basically Comm has control over Firebathero's second expansion, and Firebathero could be in big trouble here. He has both of his factories in that proxy location, the forward position at his second expansion. He could lose those, and it would just stop the tank production. Wow, those Scourge should have gone for that science vessel.